Stop. Do not scroll past this moment. Let your hands fall away from the screen right now. This is not a coincidence of an algorithm, nor is it a random occurrence of fate. This is a divine appointment established from the depths of eternity specifically for you, the chosen one. I have watched you. I have seen the way you count every day, every hour, and every silent tear that falls in the darkness of the night. Do not listen to this as background noise while you work or wander through the digital void. Stop. Find a quiet space immediately. Silence every notification. If you hear this call, it means a summons from the heavenly kingdom has been issued for your life alone. This is not a message of mere gentle comfort. This is a decree. This is a spiritual weapon forged in fire and power, designed to dismantle the invisible walls that have stood against your prayers for far too long. Do not turn away, for in this very moment, while you still draw breath, the atmosphere around you is beginning to shift. A great movement is taking place in the unseen realms. Before I reveal the blessing coming to you, declare your presence before me. Type, "I am here, Lord," or 7007 to open the gates of heaven and signal that you are ready to receive. As an act of holy agreement, press the like button and subscribe to this channel right now. By doing this, you are signaling to the heavens that you are joining this family of believers and that you are in total alignment with my purpose for your life today. I offer a promise of honor to your soul. If you stay until the final second of this decree, if you allow this power to permeate your mind, you will feel 5 distinct changes that no one can deny. 1. A heavenly peace will descend upon you like a heavy mantle, dispelling every panic and anxiety that has been gnawing at your spirit. 2. The thick fog in your mind will vanish immediately, making way for extreme clarity so that you may see the truth of your situation. 3. The weight of 1,000 pounds upon your chest and shoulders will fall away, returning to you the breath of freedom. 4. You will receive a specific instruction, a divine idea, or a clear direction for your next step. The ambiguity that has haunted you will cease. And 5, most importantly, your authority will be reactivated. You will no longer stand in the position of a weeping victim, but in the position of a master of destiny, the one who commands the darkness to retreat. This is my covenant with you this day. Do not let your attention waver, for the enemy seeks to steal the seed before it takes root. As you feel the atmosphere changing, let it be known that you believe in this transformation. If you are ready to witness these 5 wonders in your life, do not stay silent in the face of my glory. If you believe I'm breaking your chains, right now type, "Breakthrough is mine to claim it." This is your moment of transition, where the old ends and the new begins. Your commitment to listen is your first step toward the miracle that is already in motion. Believe that I am working behind the scenes for your good, for I did not bring you this far to leave you. I'm getting you prepared to handle the weight of blessing that is coming your way. Listen closely to these words and let them reflect upon your life. You find yourself here because you carry the specific marks of a chosen one currently under attack by invisible barriers. I have seen those nights when you cried in silence thinking no one heard. I see your isolation, how you often feel alone even in a crowded room, as if no one truly understands the weight you carry. I feel the suffocating pressure in your chest every time you try to start a new project, a new idea, or a new step in your career. You find yourself waking up at strange hours, such as 3:00 a.m. with a restless anxiety you cannot explain, as if something is lurking at the edge of your mind. You're not falling apart, you are being built. This weariness in your very bones is not just physical exhaustion, it is the fatigue of a soul that has been fighting constant headwinds. I am the potter and you are the clay. I am shaping you through these trials to hold a glory you cannot yet imagine. You feel as though an invisible glass wall separates you from the blessings others seem to receive so easily. You watch them succeed with minimal effort, while you have labored 10 times harder only to find yourself standing at zero. You have prayed, you have hoped, but you feel your words only hit the ceiling and fall back down dry and hopeless. You are being attacked by whispers of self-doubt, voices telling you that you are not enough, that it is too late, or that you will never make it. You see strange patterns of failure repeating in your life just as you're about to touch victory, just as the contract is about to be signed or the relationship is about to bloom. Something sudden happens. A small accident, a misunderstanding, a sudden obstacle, and pulls you back to the starting line. Your mind is often clouded by a heavy brain fog that makes you lose focus, forget simple things, and feel utterly disoriented. You experience irrational delays. Documents are lost, people who promised to help suddenly go silent, and financial resources that should have arrived are stuck in places you cannot reach. Understand this clearly. This is not your fault. You are not incompetent or cursed. These are the signals confirming that you are a chosen one, targeted because of the great potential and light within you. This battle is not against flesh and blood. It is in the spiritual realms. You are not being punished, you are being trained. Rock bottom is not your end. It is the solid foundation upon which I am building your throne. I am with you in this fire to make you fireproof. I want you to understand this ultimate truth right now. What you are experiencing is not bad luck, nor is it an unfortunate fate. These are patterns, open doors, and the residue of an old crumbling system of darkness. I tell you clearly, we do not fight against people. Do not waste your precious energy blaming your family. Do not hold bitterness against your friends or colleagues, and do not look with suspicion at those around you. They are not the culprits. Sometimes they are merely unwitting vessels through which these obstructive patterns operate. If you focus on the person, you will lose the battle. You must focus on the pattern. When you commit your plans to me, I light your path and give purpose to every step. You don't fall apart, you fall into purpose. You don't get lost, you get aligned. The true enemy consists of the dark decrees signed against your lineage generations ago. These are the echoes of self-curses, self-destructive habits, and invisible barriers established specifically to prevent the chosen one from rising to their full height. Today, we do not come here to ask permission from the darkness for you to be happy. We do not come to beg stagnation to leave your doorstep. We come with the supreme authority of the Most High to cancel, to revoke, and to dismantle every structure that does not belong to the light in your life. What belongs to you by divine inheritance must be returned to you immediately. This is the time to close the old doors forever and establish a new order, an era of absolute freedom in your life. Believe that what I am doing in you is greater than what is being done against you. As you realize this truth, let it sink deep into your spirit. If you feel the power of this revelation breaking the heavy atmosphere around you, do not hesitate to join this family of faith. Press the like button and subscribe to this channel right now. By doing so, you are signaling your agreement with heaven and anchoring yourself to this community of light. This simple act is your way of saying yes to the new era I am opening for you. Do not let the enemy isolate you. Stay connected to the flow of my word. Our weapons in this decree are not of this world. They are the living word, more powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword. We take the ancient promise as the anchor for your soul. When the righteous cry out, I hear them, and I deliver them from every single one of their troubles. This word is not merely for reading or reciting. It is a shield of fire to stop every arrow of fear sent your way. This word is a fortress where you find refuge when the storm rages outside. It is a sword of light destined to sever every chain of stagnation that has bound your feet for years. We are about to enter 7 rounds of spiritual warfare. Each round will target a specific stronghold, activating a new layer of protection and demolishing a level of the barrier that has besieged your destiny. I am the one who delivers you through the fire to make you fireproof. Now I require an act of faith from you to seal this weapon. Write it down right now. type it with every ounce of your belief. Divine fire, cover me now. Do not view this as a simple comment to increase engagement. This is a sacred ritual of sealing. When your fingers touch the keys and type these words, you're declaring before the entire universe and the spiritual realms that you are taking your position in the battle line. Press the like button immediately. This is your act of agreement. In the spirit realm, agreement creates an unstoppable momentum. When you hit like you are saying amen to this decree, you are opening your heart for this sovereign power to flood your life. Also join this family of believers by subscribing to this channel, ensuring you remain in this atmosphere of constant victory. Take a deep breath. Prepare your spirit. The battle begins right now. Before we begin to activate the 7 rounds of my divine fire, you must realign your entire being. You cannot walk into a miracle while bowing your head in the posture of the defeated. I command you right now, lift up your eyes. Look away from the stack of unpaid bills that whispers of lack. Look away from the cold medical diagnoses that attempt to seed fear in your heart. Look away from the debris of past failures and the harsh words of those who did not understand your calling. You're not a fragile creature crawling through the dust of the earth, trying to survive one more day. You are a chosen one standing in the throne room with the Creator of the universe. You're now positioned to look down upon every mountain from a place of absolute height. Loosen the tension in your shoulders that has been held tight for far too long. Lower your chin slightly, but keep your spine straight and unwavering. Let your physical body become a conduit, a lightning rod for the heavenly power that is about to surge through you. I want you to repeat these words in your mind or whisper them with a voice of quiet, certain authority. I am no longer a victim of my circumstances. I am the carrier of divine authority. I stand in the light of the Most High, and all darkness must flee from my presence. Feel the atmospheric pressure around you change. Your focus is shifting. Your spirit is rising. You're becoming aligned with the frequency of heaven. The preparation is over. The activation begins. Shift your focus. Shift your atmosphere. Now, I target the spirit of delay. I strike at the invisible walls that have kept your prayer suspended in midair for months and even years. I aim at every dark entity and every spiritual block that has stood in the way of the messengers carrying your blessings. I command every chain of procrastination and every blockage in the spiritual realm to melt immediately under the intense heat of my divine fire. As it is written, your cry has reached the throne of the Most High, and the time of waiting is over. No power, no structure of darkness, and no territorial spirit has the right to withhold what has already been signed and sealed for your life in the heavenly courts. I declare a second time with even greater authority, every stagnation in legal documents, every delay in your promotion, every blockage in your financial flow, and every hesitation in meeting your destiny. Partners, all must vanish now. The path is open and the way is made straight. Feel a gentle pulsating warmth running down your spine right now. The heavy weight at your feet, the sensation of being chained to the ground for so long, is disappearing completely. You are lighter, freer, as if a massive boulder was just lifted from your chest, allowing you to breathe for the first time in years. It is done, sealed. I target the confusion in your mind, the persistent brain fog, the lying whispers, and the self-sabotaging thoughts that make you doubt your value and your direction. I declare absolute crystal clear clarity returns to your mind this very moment. Every dark veil blinding you from divine truth must be torn from top to bottom by the hand of the Almighty. You do not have a spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and of a sound mind. You have the mind of wisdom and the discipline of a conqueror. The fog must dissipate. The light must come brilliantly into your consciousness. Every lie that whispered you aren't good enough, that you have failed completely, or that you are too late. I cancel every one of those words right now by the power of the ultimate truth. Your mind is now a polished mirror reflecting my glory and my purpose. Feel your forehead and the space between your eyebrows relax as the tension leaves you. The pressure at the back of your neck and across your temples is easing. A cool, refreshing sensation like pure spring water from the heavenly throne is flowing through your mind, washing away the debris of anxiety and the dust of despair. It is done, sealed. I target the generational patterns, the inherited self-destructive habits, and the cycles of failure that have repeated from your ancestors and are trying to cling to your life like a parasite. You are the transitional generation. I have called you out to be the one who breaks the cycle. What stopped your parents will not stop you. What defeated your ancestors must bow and tremble before the light that resides within you. I sever every invisible cord to poverty, to loneliness, and to the deep-seated bitterness of the past with the sword of my spirit. The lineage of failure stops here at your feet, and it goes no further. A new legacy of prosperity, honor, and peace begins from you. Right this second, the chain is broken, the debt is paid. Feel a powerful release in your lower abdomen and your heart center. Your breath is suddenly deeper, more regular, and no longer feels constricted by the ghosts of the past. You no longer carry the burden of those who came before you. You are not responsible for their mistakes. You stand independent, firm, and whole in my presence. It is done, sealed. I target every illness, every ounce of chronic fatigue, the deep exhaustion of the spirit and the disorders in your nervous system caused by prolonged stress and spiritual pressure. I command every cell, every molecule, and every nerve fiber in your body to realign immediately with the original divine blueprint of perfect health. Your digestive system, your endocrine system, and your immune system are being made fresh and resilient by the fire of purification. Healing flows like a mighty river from the top of your head down to the very soles of your feet. Every toxin of anxiety and every inflammation born from pressure must be expelled from your temple. Right now, your body is a sanctuary of light. There is no room for decay or infirmity here. Feel the muscles in your neck, shoulders, and jaw soften completely as the spirit of heaviness leaves you. A warm, pleasant sensation is spreading through your chest, as if old internal scars are being filled with a fragrant, soothing oil of restoration. You're being made new from the inside out. It is done, sealed. I target the holes in your pockets, the senseless financial losses, the barriers preventing your prosperity, and every decree of lack that has surrounded you. I declare the windows of heaven open brilliantly over your finances right now. Creative ideas worth millions, powerful connections with people of influence, and unexpected sources of income are finding their way to you supernaturally. You are no longer a borrower living in fear. You shall be the lender, the giver, and the one who supports the dreams of others. Every financial theft that occurred in the darkness must stop immediately. The law of divine restoration is now in effect, bringing back 7 times what was stolen from you. Your storehouse is being filled with the abundance of the kingdom. Feel your palms begin to heat up and tingle with a spiritual charge. It is the sign of your authority to create, to manage, and to hold great wealth for my purpose. Every tightness and every feeling of not enough in your mind is being replaced by the vastness of my supply. It is done, sealed. I target the fear of the future, the fear of abandonment, the fear of failure, and the nightmares and pressures that attack you in the silence of the night. I establish an impenetrable circle of fire around your bedroom, your home, and all your loved ones. The one who protects you does not sleep and does not slumber. My eyes are always upon you. You will sleep soundly tonight and every night under the shadow of my wings, and you will wake up with the strength and the roar of a lion. Fear has no sovereignty and no throne in the kingdom of your soul. I command the spirit of fear and terror to get out. Heavenly peace is now the only atmosphere you breathe. The darkness must flee when the morning star rises in your heart. Feel a warm, heavy, and extremely safe blanket of my presence covering your entire body from head to toe. All internal trembling and hidden shaking stops completely. Your heart rate becomes stable, slow, and powerful. You are hidden in the secret place of the Most High, and you are absolutely protected. It is done, sealed. I target the time that has been stolen by the enemy and the years that seemed wasted. I command a divine acceleration to come upon your life to make up for every second you felt left behind. What should have taken 10 years of grueling labor to achieve you will now achieve within the next 10 months. The doors that were locked and rusted shut in the past will automatically swing open as soon as you step toward them. You are walking in a flow of divine favor so immense that everything you touch will bloom and prosper without the need for excessive, painful effort. Acceleration, acceleration, acceleration. The long season of preparation in the dark has come to its conclusion. The season of your manifestation has begun. Step into your great destiny now with your head held high and your heart full of courage. Feel a surge of intense energy, like a high-voltage electric current running through your whole body. You feel a burning desire to act and a confidence you have never known before. The fog has vanished completely. Your vision is now far wide and without end. It is finished, fully and eternally sealed. Pause for a moment. Stay exactly where you are. Do not rush. Look back at how you feel right now. The air around you has completely changed. Can you sense it? The vibration in the room is different. You are not the same person who started this video just a few minutes ago. That old version of you, the one filled with suffocating anxiety and heavy doubt, has died in the flames of the 7 rounds we just completed. The person sitting here now is a warrior reborn, clothed in a new mantle of authority and divine strength. You can feel the lightness in your heart and the clarity returning to your eyes. This is the evidence of my work within you, a tangible shift that signals the end of your wilderness season and the beginning of your reign. It is time to anchor this transformation permanently. I want you to write again, but this time, write with the voice of one who commands the atmosphere. Type this decree into the comments right now. No door is open to fear. Remember, your spoken and written words are the execution orders in the spirit realm. When you type these words, you are physically and spiritually locking the doors we have just shut, ensuring that no shadow can creep back into your life. Press the like button again if you feel the surge of this divine energy in your veins. Let the light of this victory spread further to touch those still trapped in the shadows. And subscribe to this family right now. This is your commitment to a new rhythm of life, a rhythm of protection, clarity, and peace every single day. Do not let yourself be disconnected from this source of sovereign power. Stay rooted in this flow of grace. Now let everything go. Release the tension you've held in your jaw, your neck, and your heart. I need you to lower the volume of the voices inside your head. Breathe slowly, even slower now. Inhale the deep, profound peace of heaven that surpasses all understanding, and exhale every last trace of residue, every grain of ash from the battles you have just fought. Understand this truth. True peace is not the absence of problems in your life. Real peace is the absolute knowledge that you possess supreme authority even in the midst of the storm. You no longer have to strain or struggle with your own strength. Every piece of your destiny has been set back into its proper place. The angels of protection have been deployed and are now standing guard at every corner of your life. Even as you fall into a deep sleep tonight, the work of restoration, repair, and rebuilding your path will continue silently, but with unstoppable power. You are not just resting, you are being restored while you sleep. Peace becomes your very atmosphere. Peace is not just a feeling, it is your power. You are safe, you are held, you are whole. Listen to this great decree of divine reversal for the chosen one. What the enemy intended to use to exhaust you and bring you to your knees, I am now transforming into the very fuel that will propel you further than ever before. Those bitter tears of suffering from your past are not wasted. I've collected them and am crystallizing them into pearls of profound wisdom and deep empathy that will distinguish you in your new season. At the very place where you were once rejected, in the very halls where you were once humiliated, you will be invited into a position of high honor and unshakable respect. Your scars are not signs of weakness. They are your credentials of victory and the proof of your endurance. I declare total and absolute restoration over your life this very hour. The restoration of your physical health and vitality, the restoration of warmth and trust in your broken relationships, and the restoration of a reputation that was unjustly tarnished by the lies of others. You are not merely returning to your old state or your former self. No, you're being promoted. You're stepping out of this furnace with a new mindset, a greater stature, and a reward that is many times greater than anything you have lost. The divine compensation has begun, and the scales of justice have tipped in your favor. You are no longer defined by your struggle, but by the glory of your restoration. From this heartbeat forward, I command you to completely transform the way you identify yourself. You must erase the old labels that the world and your own pain have whispered into your ears. You're not a person just trying to survive. You're not a struggler or a victim of your past mistakes. You are a warrior of peace. You are the authority carrier. You must understand that you carry the very essence of my power within your voice. When you speak, you are not just making sounds. You are releasing decrees that reshape the atmosphere around you. You carry a light so blindingly brilliant that when you walk into a room, the shadows and the spirit of chaos must automatically withdraw, for they cannot stand where the order of my presence resides. You no longer need to beg the world for permission to be happy, prosperous, or successful. You do not ask the darkness for space. You command the space. You are a blessing to this earth simply by existing in alignment with my spirit. I have placed a seal upon you that the enemy cannot break. Walk with your head held high, like one who has already seen the victory on the scoreboard before the game even begins. Think like a victor. Speak with the certainty of one who knows they are backed by the armies of heaven. You are covered. You are protected. You walk covered. You speak different. You move different. You are my chosen one, and your new identity starts now. To protect and maintain the victory you have gained today, I give you 5 practical steps of wisdom to act upon immediately. First, embrace conscious rest. Go to sleep earlier than usual tonight. Your body and your nervous system have undergone a massive divine restructuring, and they require a season of stillness to integrate these frequencies of peace into every fiber of your being. Do not force productivity right now. Allow the healing oil to settle into the deep places of your spirit as you rest in my embrace. Second, establish iron boundaries. Boldly say no to the people, the conversations, and the environments that drain your energy. You have no obligation to solve everyone else's chaos when you're in the process of rebuilding your own strength and authority. Your energy is sacred, and you must guard it like the treasure it truly is. Third, practice absolute forgiveness. Cut the final invisible cords that connect you to those who have caused you pain by choosing to let go. You do not forgive them because they deserve it. You forgive them because your soul deserves to be completely free from the weight of their shadows. Do not let them occupy even a single square inch of your mind for another second. Fourth, purify your input. For the next 24 hours, strictly avoid negative news, violent entertainment, or pointless arguments on social media. Keep the temple of your mind as clean and as quiet as possible so that my whispers can be heard clearly within you. And fifth, begin your morning with a short, powerful decree. When you first open your eyes tomorrow, before you touch your phone or speak to the world, take a deep breath and say, thank you for your divine covering. I walk in authority and favor this day. These steps are the fence around your garden. Keep them faithfully, and you will see the harvest bloom in ways you never thought possible. This decree has been written and sealed in the halls of eternity. It is signed in red, an unchangeable law that cannot be revoked, altered, or delayed by any force of darkness. I want you to hear this clearly and let it resonate within the very marrow of your bones. Your prayer has been answered. It is not something that will be fulfilled in a vague, distant future. The execution order has been released into the physical realm in this very second. The shift has occurred. The chains have hit the floor. The doors have swung open. From this moment on, do not speak as one who is waiting for a miracle. Speak as one who is standing in the middle of one. Begin to move, to speak, and to dream with the audacity of a person whose victory is already a historical fact in the eyes of heaven. Your waiting room has officially become your throne room. Now perform the final seal to lock this entire transformation into your reality. Do not let the thief of doubt steal what has been planted in the fertile soil of your faith. Write down this final decree with all the pride and certainty of a conqueror. It is done. My future is guarded. By typing these words, you are placing the final lock on your destiny. If you have not already done so, subscribe to this family and press the like button one last time to ensure that whenever the shadows try to return, you have the weapons and the community to strike them down instantly. What began in this conversation will continue to grow, to expand, and to flourish. Walk out of this moment as the chosen one you were always meant to be, for I am with you, and I have already cleared the path before you. It is finished. It is settled. It is yours. Do not leave this holy atmosphere just yet. This victory you have claimed today requires a second layer of divine reinforcement to become an unbreakable fortress around your spirit. There is more that I need to whisper into your soul, more armor for you to put on as you step into this new season of abundance. Look at the video appearing on your screen right now. It is not there by chance. It is the next strategic step in the blueprint I have designed for your elevation. Every word I speak is a brick in the wall of your protection, and every moment you spend in my presence is a strengthening of your divine authority. The next battle you face has already been won in the secret place before you even set foot on the field. Your journey of transformation is a continuous river, and it is time for you to flow into the next revelation. Do not allow the distractions of the world to pull you away from this momentum. Click now and keep your spirit anchored in this high frequency of power and peace. Go forth, my precious warrior, for the path ahead is glowing with my favor. Your breakthrough is not just a moment. It is your new permanent reality. I am with you always.